It's Birdland Daily for Saturday, May 27, 2023, after the Baltimore Orioles lose 12-2 to the Texas Rangers on the first night that they wore their City Connect uniforms. And all I have to say is the game was over in the fourth inning. When you give up 8 runs and are down 10-2, the game is over. It was a bloodbath in the fourth inning. It was that CoreySeager grand slam that just blew the game open, and that was it. So, yeah. I don't know what we're going to do about Grayson Rodriguez. This was only his 10th Major League start, so we're not going to give up on him. Definitely not. This is all growing pains. Every young rookie starter has struggles in the majors in their first year. Get used to it. This is how pitchers get better in their career. You struggle. You learn from your mistakes. And then eventually, the more experience you have, the better you'll be moving forward. Let's not discount that the Texas Rangers have one of the top offenses in Major League Baseball. They've scored 10 runs in a lot of games this season. So you have to understand that they're coming out to hit. They're going to score some runs. Yeah, the Orioles beat them 2 out of 3 in Texas, but that was the second series of the season. They've gotten a lot better. So Grayson Rodriguez is going to be good. Don't worry about Grayson. Don't worry about the O's. They're going to bounce back. But every pitcher struggles early on in their career. We need to do something with Jorge Mateo. His blunder in the fourth inning also gave up some runs too. So the inning would have been different if he didn't bobble that, boot the ball on that Marcus Semien grounder, which loaded the bases. If that was a double play right there, it would have been a 5-1 lead instead of a 9-1 lead after the grand slam by CoreySeager. So Jorge Mateo needs to make that play. Inexcusable. But let's get to the recap. Grayson Rodriguez got the start for the Orioles, and John Gray was going for the Rangers. Adley Rutschman gave the Orioles the early lead with 1 out in the bottom of the first with a solo home run, and it was 1-0 Orioles. The Orioles defense came to play in the top of the second after Cedric Mullins robbed Josh Young of a home run. With 2 outs, though, Robbie Grossman walked and Leody Taveras homered to give the Rangers the lead at 2-1. Josh Young tripled with 1 out in the top of the fourth and scored on the Josh Smith single, and it was 3-1 Rangers. The next batter was Robbie Grossman, and he hit a 2-run home run to increase the lead to 5-1. Leody Taveras walked, Sandy Leon singled, and Marcus Semien reached on a fielder's choice, but Jorge Mateo booted the ball, and the bases were loaded. CoreySeager came up and hit a grand slam to make it 9-1 Rangers. That was the end of the night for Grayson Rodriguez. His line, 3 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, walking 3 and striking out 6. Austin Voth replaced Rodriguez and walked Nathaniel Lowe. Adolis Garcia grounded out for the second out of the inning, moving Lowe to second. Josh Young came up for the second time in the inning and singled to score Lowe to make it a 10-1 Rangers lead. It would remain that score until the bottom of the eighth. Ryan O'Hearn doubled to lead off the inning. Adley Rutschman singled to move O'Hearn to third. Terran Vavra then singled to score O'Hearn to make it a 10-2 Rangers lead. Orioles utility man Ryan McKenna came in to pitch in the 10-2 game. With 1 out, Josh Young singled and moved to second on Josh Smith's single. 2 men were on for the Rangers. Pinch hitter Brad Miller doubled that scored Young, and it was 11-2 Rangers. Leody Taveras also singled, which scored Smith, and that made it a 12-2 game. That would be the final score. Jon Gray got the win after going 7 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and striking out 8. He improves his record to 5-1 on the season. Grayson Rodriguez took the loss, and he's 2-2 on this season. The totals in the game: 12 runs, 13 hits, 1 error for the Rangers. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. In front of 20,293 fans at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, the game lasted 2 hours and 36 minutes. The Birdland Daily's player of the game, Jon Gray, he was solid tonight, going 7 innings and only giving up 1 run and striking out 8. CoreySeager is also the player of the game. His grand slam put the game away, making it 9-1 in the 4th inning. Baltimore looks to bounce back this afternoon with Dean Kramer on the mound going against Andrew Heaney for the Rangers. I want to thank you all for listening to Birdland Daily. My name is Steve Rudden, and I'll be back on Sunday morning to recap this afternoon's game between the Texas Rangers and Baltimore Orioles at 4:05 at Oriole Park at Camden Yards.